Hi, everybody. This is Nate.
And this is Tracy.
And welcome to Word on the Street.
Today in our show, we talk about things that we do in our community, quote of the day,
trivia question,
and interviews.
And today's theme, drum roll please, giving back.
So Nate, I heard that you did a really good interview with Gary McDonald, the CEO of Senior Gleaners.
Absolutely did. And man, it was a pleasure talking to this man. Boy, I'm glad we have these guys around.
Let's go ahead and listen to what we have.
Sure. Engineer Bob, roll it. Hello, everybody. And as promised, we have the CEO of Senior Gleaners, Mr. Gary McDonald. How you doing today, sir?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much, Nate.
Cool. Well, first question that comes to mind. What is Senior Gleaners, for those that don't know?
Well, Senior Gleaners is a food bank. We started in 1976. 30 seniors basically went out into the fields and started gleaning produce for themselves,
Okay.
for other needy people in the community. It was the reason that we incorporated under the name of Senior Gleaners is because it started that way. It was a bunch of seniors who were going out into the fields and into people's backyards and picking the produce off their trees and sharing it amongst themselves. In other words, that's what gleaning is. Gleaning is the second time you go into a field or getting the extra. It's not the first run through a field.
Oh.
It's the second run. You're gleaning what's left. And so they called themselves Senior Gleaners because that's exactly what they were. And they grew into this large organization, and we distribute quite a bit of food to people in need across now 12 counties.
12 counties?
Yeah, 12 counties. A year ago, well, actually a year and a half ago when I started, we were distributing in 8 counties, but last year we grew 34% in our distribution. In 2011, we distributed 6.2 million pounds of food to about 100,000 people.
Okay.
In 2012, we expanded by 34% our distribution levels to 8.3 million. And because we had so much extra food, we needed to expand to additional outlets, and we added 4 counties. So now we distribute to 12 counties in our area.
Wow, that's really, really amazing.
Yeah, it's been a good year.
Totally. So let me ask you this. With Senior Gleaners, do you have to be a senior to work at Senior Gleaners, or
that's a great
age
question.
limit?
That is a great question. There used to be an age limit. You used to have to be 50 years old to become a member of Senior Gleaners, and I want to talk about membership as well.
Sure.
But we've expanded that because we grew so quickly in 2012. We do not have enough members working at Senior Gleaners. So what we've done is we expanded the age range from 18 and above. The average age right now of the people working at Senior Gleaners is above 70 years old. So we have a lot of seniors. But now, because we need more people and we don't have enough seniors, we're expanding it to really any age limit as long as they're an adult. So that means they got to be 18 years or older. Now, we also do have volunteer opportunities. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to explain the difference between a member and a volunteer.
Okay.
A volunteer is that somebody comes in on the day that they want to come in, and maybe it's a Saturday with a whole group of people, and they may sort through some food, and that's it. They come in one day and they're gone, and they had a volunteer experience and everything's great and they had a good time. Or they may want to come in once a month or something like that. Now, a member is different than volunteer. A member is a volunteer, but a member has committed to an ongoing schedule. What they do is they're charged $5 a month for the dues. That's to help keep their paperwork up and other things. But as a member, they're expected to work a 4-hour shift, at least one 4-hour shift a week. So it can be the same day, it could be a different day, but typically it's the same day. So if somebody comes in on Tuesday, they work from 8 to 12, let's say, they would come in every Tuesday, 8 to 12. They would pay us $5 a month. So that's basically membership. Now, in return, they would get a continental breakfast. They would volunteer or work for 4 hours, and then they would get a hot lunch And then if they live in a low income family, in a low income residence, then they can qualify for food. So as
Oh.
they leave, they can take some food home with them so they have food during the week. So
Oh.
for $5, it's a pretty good deal. So
Yeah.
for $5 a month, you wind up getting breakfast, continental breakfast, and lunch, and you take some food home as long as you're low income. So that's a pretty good deal. When you calculate it out, they're actually getting about $8 an hour tax free by volunteering for 4 hours at Senior Gleaners when you incorporate the value of the breakfast, the lunch, and the food that they take home. Now, not every member needs the food, so some members are there just because they want to help out and they think that $5 a month is not a big deal for them, so they pay the dues, and all they do is they get their breakfast, lunch, and they don't take any food home because they're not low income. So,
Right.
but anyway, so we have members that take food and some members that don't take food, but that's what membership is. So we're looking for volunteers and we're looking for members.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. And from what I also understand, I did a little bit of research.
Mhm.
You guys do more than just do food. Like you guys have furniture and stuff like that. Am I correct?
Well, we do have some furniture left over that we're giving to other nonprofits. We're trying to get rid of that because it's just been accumulating up on our second floor storage area, and we need to get
Okay.
rid of it. But we do have items that are non-food items that we call reclamation. It's the items in the store that's damaged or dented. Now, some of it's food. For example, if a can's dented, if you go to a store and you pick up a can and it's dented, you're going to put it back down and you're going to get a can that's not dented. So that dented can is not going to sell. You get a torn cereal box. The inside bag has not been exposed to air, so it's still fine, but you're not going to buy a box of cereal that has a torn outer covering. So
Right.
it goes to a reclamation center along with other items like over the counter medicines, like aspirin or whatever, and other things like sandals, flip flops. It really could be anything. It could be pencils and pens, it could be kites, anything that didn't sell in the store will go to a reclamation center. The reclamation center will then issue a credit to the store so the store's not out any money. And then what they do is then they donate it to food banks. So we get non-food items that
Right.
we then give to our partner agencies who in turn give it to the people that they serve. So we act more like a broker than let's say a food pantry. A food pantry does direct distribution. We typically don't do direct distribution. Our food comes in, we warehouse it, and our non-food items as well, and then we make it available to 130 other nonprofits: Salvation Army, Loaves and Fishes, a lot of faith-based churches and organizations that get food from us as well. Now, because we grew so quickly, we also give our food to other food banks that are a little bit smaller than us. The River City Food Bank, the Sacramento Food Bank, Placer Food Bank, Yolo Food Bank, and El Dorado Food Bank, and so on. They get a little bit of food from us as well. And we're happy to help because when we get food in, sometimes we get in so much food at all at the same time, we have a hard time getting it out. So, in a timely basis, and we hate it when food spoils and we have to throw it away. That's just something that we just really hate that. So we
Right.
try to get
Right.
the food out as quickly as possible. So we act more like a food broker. So that's what food banks are. They bring in the food, the other grocery related items, and then they get it out to partner agencies. And that's the best model for food banking.
Oh, I see. I see. And for those that are like interested in being in senior cleaners, how could people um contact you guys so they could be a part of what you guys are already do?
If there's a group of volunteers that want to come from a corporation, or if a family is listening to this and they want to come, or really any organization, it could be a social service organization, it could be like Kiwanis or Rotary or whatever. In the Rotary Sacramento, matter of fact, the downtown club's coming in on a Saturday coming up later this month, and they're going to be helping us out. So, really, anyone that wants to help, if they're under 18, they need to be supervised by a teacher or a parent, but we take even younger kids as long as they're supervised. So all they need to do is call Senior Gleaners, which is 925-1340, and that's our address. I just want to make sure about that. It's 925-3240. I rarely call myself, so it's kind of like, what's your home phone? I don't know. I never call myself. So anyway, the phone number is 925-3240, and just better to call in the morning because in the afternoon, pretty much everybody's gone home.
And they can also reach you on the website, correct?
Yeah, they could. There's we're revamping our website, so it's kind of outdated. But
Okay.
it's better just to call. You can check out the website if you didn't write the phone number, seniorgleaners.org, and our phone number's there as well. So just type in your address bar or in Google seniorgleaners.org, and you can get the phone number off the website.
Awesome. Is there anything you would like to say to our viewers that want to give back? I mean, since you guys do that and you give back to so many families and people in need, what would you say to our viewers?
Well, again, we distributed 8.3 million pounds of food last year to about 108,000 people. But that does come with a cost. Our average cost is 26 cents a pound. So if a pound of food comes in,
Right.
we warehouse it, we put it in the cooler or in the freezer, and then we have gas, and we go to different stores and pick up. We pick up at Save Mart, Trader Joe's, and different places. So we're really appreciative of our grocery outlets. But again, this all comes at a cost. For every dollar we spend, 99 cents goes to our programs. Only 1 penny goes to fundraising and administration. So we are very, very efficient. And we're efficient because we use a lot of volunteers. So if you can write a check to Senior Gleaners for $10, we can turn that into probably 50, 60 pounds of food. So we're very, very efficient, and your dollar goes a long way. So if you can write a check to Senior Gleaners, again, you can look up the address on the website, seniorgleaners.org. You can actually give online. You can use your credit card online if you want to do that as well.
Right.
So we appreciate any help.
Awesome. Well, viewers, you heard it yourself. You can give back and help out Senior Gleaners. Give a check, look up their website, and hit up their phone number, and they'll be more happy to help you. And that's what giving back is all about. So thank you, Mr. McDonald. We want to thank you for coming in and being part of our show.
Oh, it's very much. And if you need food, call 211, which is the social service helpline. So if you're in need of food, dial 211, just like you dial the police 911, dial 211, and you'll get the social service helpline, and they'll find out where there's food available near you.
Awesome. Well, you heard it first, you guys. This is Nate Tucker signing out. Take care.
It's not how much we give, but how much love we put into giving. Mother Teresa.
Today's trivia contest question is,
according to data, how much money did people give to charitable causes in the year 2011 despite economic conditions? A, 400 billion, B, 298 billion, or C, 198 billion?
to enter, go to our DDSO Employment Plus Facebook page. Find the contest post, click on comment, and post your answer. The first correct answer is the winner. Good luck.
So, Nate, that was a very awesome interview. I got a lot of information and everything from Mr. McDonald and stuff, and it was very interesting.
Well, hey, he was a really good guy to talk to. I mean, he had a lot of information to give out, so I hope our viewers were paying attention.
You know, I've been looking for different places, you know, to volunteer my time at, and that sounded like kind of interesting, even if, you know, I just do it one day a week or something. That'd be something I'd really like to do, and, you know, I would like to see you. Maybe you come and help me, or we can be a team and join in and volunteer together.
Because definitely we can make a difference. And to remember, to all our viewers out there, don't forget to answer the trivia question. We want to see what you come up with.
And also, all you viewers out there, please, if you need to, and once you listen to, subscribe to the Word on the Street and subscribe to YouTube, the Audio E.
Oh, yeah.
Now, this is Tracy.
This is Nate.
And
this is Word on the Street.
Take us out, Bob.